definitely inspired by the experience of growing up in a little Bangladesh community, because as you said, it is still refreshing to this day to encounter more diverse stories because they're just not that common, even to this day in the West. And so what I noticed is when we first started getting books by South Asian authors, many of them dealt with the experience of being the only South Asian in the room sometimes, usually surrounded by white characters, and what that felt like to be that one brown person amongst this cast of white characters. But that wasn't really reflective of my experience because I grew up in this working class Bangladeshi community. I grew up surrounded by, there were shalwar kameez stores, there were bakeries that were selling samosas. All of those things were very, very common to me. And as a teenager, I didn't always appreciate that. I really wanted, and I think a lot of teens in the diaspora have this, where they kind of want to be different. They don't necessarily want to connect to their culture because there might be people making fun of them for it, or whatever else might be the case. And so I was a voracious reader, but I never saw anyone that looked like me in books. And that kind of made me even more want to separate myself from my community, my culture. And it wasn't really until college that I gained more of an appreciation for it, especially as an adult. So that was when I was studying education, I was studying writing, and that was when I realized that I really wanted teenagers and kids to be able to have media that appreciated them, that made them feel beautiful, that made them feel like they could be at the center of a love story or an adventure or something else that was not just purely educational or about, for example, overcoming hate.